guys, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. So, if you can't tell, I'm at my vacation rental property in West Virginia, and I'm gonna be doing some updates. So it's spring, and I haven't been here in going on, I guess, like 4 months. It's April. Yes, so almost 4 months. So it's time to do some spring updates, do some fresh and new, add some new features to the property. So stay tuned to see what I do. So our first project is going to be a privacy wall. So right here we have neighbors, and we have our seating area. So these neighbors are a little farther away. It's like the back of their house. These I kind of want to cover up. So we're gonna build a little privacy wall. And here are the supplies. So I just have 2 4x4s that are 8 feet long. I'm gonna be cutting those in half. And then I found these dog ear, which just means they're cut like this. Boards are like $2 a piece at Home Depot. And if you were to buy boards this size, they would be like $4, and I'm just like, no. We're not going to do that. So we're just going to buy these and work with them. So I have 21 of those, and I may not need all of them, but the quick math that I did in my head at the store, that's when we need it. So I'm going to start by cutting these 4x4s in half, so they're both 4 feet. They're all 4 feet long, so I can have 4 posts. When things work out like exactly how they're supposed to, don't you just love that? Okay, so we now have all 4 posts cut and placed where they're going to go, and I went ahead and measured on my wood where we're going to cut these pieces. I'm just gonna start with one, test it out, and then see where we go. Left-handed, still straight, love it. Okay, so all of my cross pieces are cut. I have lined my 4x4s up on the deck with the spacing of my post placement, and I have started nailing the boards, and I'm just using scrap pieces as my spacers. I got exterior patio and deck nails, me thinking nails would be easier, but I don't know what I was thinking. I should have got screws, but I'm going to use these for now until I feel like going back out to the store. I'll probably go get patio and deck screws instead, to make this process easier, especially once we start putting the post. For this section, I'm doing the post first because these boards are going to be on the outside of the deck, and I think it's easier instead of being on a ladder.
You want that piece joint, or?
No, I want it to be lined up with the top.
Well, this, you know, they cut it wrong.
I cut it wrong. That, yeah, like that. That's fine. I think it will be helping.
I'm right here looking at you. It moved while you were nailing. Look. See?
But if you were also nailing. Wall. So this is what I've done so far, and I just have this last little section here. So previously I said, Mommy!
Well, I raised my arm and I had to burn it.
When we're in public, though, you hold it, you burp inside of your mouth. Now you're just on film, burping out loud while I'm talking.
That's not your mother. That's your alter ego.
No. Okay, before we were rudely interrupted. These posts by my mother, these posts, I cut to 4.5 feet an inch, but I decided I only wanted 6 boards instead of 7, so I ended up chopping off the top of these. This one I forgot to chop off before I put it up there, so it's just gonna stay like that. But I cut this one and now I'm gonna attach it to the railing here. So we just added 1 screw there. I've been using a combination of nails and screws for the post because it's easier. It's easier to get the screw in to hold the post, and then I added nails on all the other sides to keep it secure. My wonderful camera woman forgot to press record. So we're gonna start with the second board. So we're just putting a screw through the middle of the board and the post behind it. This is worse than the first one.
And the first one was for practice.
You all right?
We need a third hand out here.
Just my spacers fell. And Mommy forgot to press record on
The first one was practice. Yes.
Boom. So I realized it's easier to do like a pumping action, kind of short burst to get it started, and then slow and steady. Just slide in. Boom. And then we're just gonna finish all the way up. Oh, I love it so far. It looks so good. I did this all by myself. We're gonna paint it tomorrow, and then I might do some like plants here. Good morning. So it's day 2 of this privacy wall. Like, look at it. I love it. So now it's time to paint. So I thought about sanding it, but I kind of wanted to look a little raw, a little imperfect, especially since the paint of the deck is a little weathered. I want it all to, you know, flow together. So let's paint. Oh, this is thick. Look how thick this is. It's like pancake batter. I've never seen paint this thick. I'm like, is this wrong? I don't know. I mean, it looks like it'll cover pretty easy if I can get this wet. Okay, I'll update you guys. So I decided to add water to the paint to thin it out some, just to make it easier to apply. Since this isn't going to be walked on, then I don't think it matters, but you know, do what you want to do. So I used a combination of the roller and the paintbrush. I like the paintbrush better. Of course, we're getting in the crevices, but also when I painted the back side of these, because I had to be on a ladder, it just made it so much easier. Okay, so next up is some interior design. So I got new duvet covers for all of the beds, so it's easier to wash and take care of the beds, because washing comforters every turnover is very time consuming and is not good for the life of the comforters. So I got new duvet covers. And for the upstairs master bedroom, I've had these sheer curtains here, but in the morning, you know, everyone may not want to wake up as early as the sun comes up. And I don't necessarily want blinds here because I do like the view of the backyard and all of the boulders, Boulderview Terrace, you know. So I bought 2 sets of curtains, and I'm going to see which one I like better with the new duvet cover. So let's test it out. Okay, so I have the curtains hanging, and I like kind of haphazardly restyled bed, and we can see it with the dresser over there. In person, I was definitely leaning towards the black, and I think I'm gonna stick with the black. And also, I didn't know if I was gonna like the grommets, but I think I like it. I feel like it looks unfinished with just all the same type of header at the same level. It looks plain, especially at this height. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the black ones. So I'm gonna hang those, and then we're going to hem them with a hot glue hack. Okay, now it's time to hem. I just broke the tripod, so it's literally just sitting on there. Hopefully I can still return it. So I'm gonna start by cutting off the excess fabric and leave maybe like 2 inches so I can fold it over. And I'm gonna use these Gorilla Hot Glue sticks. Shout out to the Lone Fox for recommending them. On low key, they can be used for fabric. So we're gonna take the easy way out. So first I put a little glue, fold it over. And then after, I'm gonna go down the entire length of the curtain and then come back and do that same thing and fold it over twice. So 1 down, 6 to go. And so I'll show you guys the final reveal once the whole room is done and we're getting ready to leave. So see you guys soon, and on to the next project. Okay, it is day 3, the final day, and I'm finishing up my last bit of projects. I forgot I was vlogging or documenting this since I broke my tripod. But I'm coming to you all crested and busted because I got things to do. So this mirror, I'm adding a frame to, and I've already started. So I have the frame built, and I just have it kind of like dry fit with some staples, and I'm going to like further secure it with these brackets here, which I've already spray painted black. So I am about to stain this frame with Colonial Maple. I also have another color upstairs, but I'm gonna see how this looks. Again, I'm not going for perfection here. Like, I want it to look a little rustic. So if it doesn't absorb all the way through, then I think I'll be totally fine, but we'll see how that goes. I don't hate it. I think I'm probably just gonna recreate what I have over here. You don't see that? Which I used both colors. We're gonna stain, and I'll be back to show y'all what it looks like. This is after the Colonial Maple, and then I decided to go get the dark walnut out of the truck, and just add a little bit more depth to it. It feels like a little warm for the wood that's already in the bathroom, so we're gonna try it out. Okay, we're done. You see how on camera it still looks kind of the same, but in person it's definitely darker. And I tried to like kind of accent the knots that are in there. So now the hardware is finished. Okay, so this is how I have them placed, and they already come with screws in the packet. I just got like the Everbright flat corner braces, and they come with these little screws. And then once I screw them in, I'm going to just like paint the tops with the black spray paint. I can't remember what the last clip is, but I'm gonna leave the screws silver, and now it's time to attach the hanging hardware. So I just have these other, they're called corner brackets, 1-inch corner brackets, that I'm gonna attach here and then hang it on the wall. Okay, and it's done. Sorry for the washing machine in the background. So I actually just set the little brackets, these, behind the mirror frame. All the tutorials I watched had the same thing, but I didn't think that was gonna work. I did have to take off one of the mirror brackets because of the way the contractors originally installed it. It was a little slanted, which was causing it not to go behind the mirror. So I just took it off, but mirrors are also glued to the wall, and there's 3 other brackets holding it in place. So I like it. Now I don't like this, so I'm gonna see if I can find another picture around the house to replace that there, and you guys will see during the final reveal. Next project, again, forgot to record. This little table, which was this color all over, I decided to paint with this beautiful blue color to bring a little more navy into this room. And I literally found this in the, where's the sticker? The oopsie pile at Home Depot for $2. And it's a pretty good high quality paint, and I love how it looks. I can't wait to show you guys the overall room. And I'm just using a brush to paint, super simple. Just as I did upstairs, I'm adding new duvet covers downstairs as well. And I got 2 different prints, and I was struggling to decide if I wanted to mix and match them or just put the same ones on both beds the same way. You know, I try to keep it exciting. I want it to be interesting and fun. But I ended up deciding to go with the reverse of this color and adding the yellow cushions that I already had to tie in all of the colors. Now it's time for the final reveal of the refresh and all the projects that I did. I didn't do much, but I did a little bit.